People often ask me, Neuronet, what do you do at Red Sky? Analyze the market, sit on the phone in a call center, manage soda machines. No, I'm killing cultists in the sewers, hacking someone's chip, taking control of the body, killing a couple of freaks, shifting into others. How did I get to this life? Let's start from the beginning.
Welcome to our first combat mission, partner.
Mr. Voice in the Head, please introduce yourself. Where am I? What am I doing in this hole?
I am the mobile assistant of the Red Sky Corporation, or simply M.A.R.C. You are the neural network, the latest development of the Red Sky Corporation. We are under Detraxis, in Marssiah's lair.
Do you always explain so clearly?
Oh, Messenger, our coordinator just called. Now he will explain everything as clearly as possible.
Find the ambrosia, at least the formula. Test the call. Don't drop dead on the way.
As clear as mud. Is it some kind of a mission?
Okay, let's start with the basics. I am always here now. I'll tell you what to do. Yes, let's go straight. Learn to move the limbs. Get used to the new body. And these are memory shards, people's memories, information about objects, analysis of personal items left behind. You, as a neural network, need them for training. Try to speed up. Hit him hard.
Another robot got lost.
Activate the call. Activate the call. Activate the call. Activate the call.
Our body? This is the call? Shifting and controlling a human being. Stop. I just saw a kid, there. He's walking the dog and eating ice cream.
Sounds like information from the brain of a captured individual. Congratulations. Capture Artificial Intelligence Implant was successful at all stages. Memory is captured along with the body.
Yes, I see. There's so much here. Childhood, youth, all the meaningful memories.
Don't be distracted by nonsense. Search your memory for any mention of ambrosia. We have a clear mission. The rest is a waste of time. Hit him hard.
I got so drunk last night. Hey, who's that down there?
Fragile human bodies. If they get shot, they fall apart. You should shift them more often, partner. We have a special trick for that. The battery is full. We can try. Did you like it? Can't use it all the time. Too energy consuming. But run around a bit. Kill someone. The battery will recharge eventually.
Is that really possible?
know how to use it. Activate the call. Activate the call. Activate the call. Activate the call.
The only way to the other side is blocked.
How didn't I notice? Okay, mission failed. Back to base. Are you kidding? Be more observant. Apply the call creatively. There's a chipped cultist lurking behind the bridge, so let's shift into him. There's enough charge.
Colin, where the hell have you been? I've waited all day. If you're back, it means the raid was successful. You got it, didn't you? Why don't you answer? If you didn't get it, give me the money. Why don't you answer me, dummy? Where's the fucking parrot? Scarlet as the blood of landlubbers. Jack's gonna kill me.
Kill the impudent.
Are you offended? What's the big deal? He's rude. Why should I kill him?
Follow the instructions. You can't leave any witnesses alive. We're not going anywhere until you kill that punk.
I'm going to die like a filthy landlubber myself.
There's a rapid bonus.
0.
Damn and blast. You definitely scattered him. But this is my boat, fella. Only I have the right to prevent these rats from stirring up a storm in my hold. The coming together of our anchors is fateful.
Is this how you were taught to fight pirates? A quality program, an obedient neuronet.
Go ahead, I'll catch up.
Hey kiddo, look around you, look beyond. Psychos wanna make an unbreakable bond. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this.
No. Witnesses.
Should have known better than to help.
Finally, the champion is back. Underground people, please welcome the legendary Maximus, who has finally come to our Coliseum. I didn't think you'd come back after that mole rat bit your leg off. You swore you'd never be here again. You know the rules. 3 waves, each one starts with a gong, but somebody broke the gong. I didn't waste time and mastered that weird pipe after all. Let the rat race! Such moves! Still got fuel in the hyperdrive? Haha. And why have you refused to fight for so many years? If all the rats are slaughtered, I don't need the pipe. Take it, champ. And come to the bar tomorrow for your commission. It'll be a good amount of detraxants.
I knew it. You're a rat, too.
What a flex, Danny. Come on, slay. Marssiah the Great is our God, our Savior. You have given us shelter, hope, and meaning. Glory be to the Father. We are humble and submissive to you. Where are you, Father, in our time of need?
A present for the arena champion.
My sensors are picking up intense seismic activity. There's a 4% chance of a major earthquake, but much more likely it's just the stopping of 50 human feet. Stretch out your pneumatic actuators, partner. Let's see what you've learned so far.
Why are you following us?
Who are you talking to? Did you overheat?
Please don't panic. Mark can't see or hear me. Don't betray me to the corporates, though. They'll kill me. I know. I can help you get to Marssiah. Just please don't say anything about me.
Hello? Who are you talking to?
No one. The ram is jammed. I'm lagging a little bit. Let's go to the elevator.
Thanks. I'll explain everything for sure.
Red Sky raged suddenly. These bastards are taking our most precious possessions. Our fathers, sons, and brothers. The families of the victims have no choice but to mourn their loss. They know they will never see their loved ones again. Once in a lab, you have exactly two outcomes. the unfortunate one of becoming a brainless, ugly mutant. And the second, death. Oh, hello, NN, and welcome to the mental map. Please don't be surprised. You know, I've never been able to resist unusual interfaces, so this is how I visualized your database. Yes, this is your mneme, your memory, the chambers of the mind, if you will. Any information you've ever received is stored here. Don't think of it as sentimental, but it always hurt me that the program only interacts with dry numbers and faceless indexes, so I pondered a little, and voila. Remember the main thing. Everyone here is a projection. This is not a real person, but a collective image of all the data you know about a particular person. Functionality is no different from the usual work with the database, but if you suddenly get bored, you can always chat with someone. For full realism, the only thing missing was a coffee machine. I think I'll add it in the next patch.
And you're here? Damn it. Even after death, I have to look at your ugly face again? God, you're a scarecrow. Who gave you that outfit? Ant-Man? And don't even think about saying anything about my diaper. It's insanely comfortable and extremely practical. If you see your face in the dark, you'll shit your pants. I told you that it is dangerous to go alone. So, did I help you well? You're welcome.
What do you think of our sewers? I was in Night City once. You should have seen their sewerage. Every corner is painted in such a way that the best paintings from Elysium look like child's play. They even have guided tours. Riverboats with anti-gravs. What? You're still mad because of the rats? Still waiting to kick me in the head? Sorry, kid. Jaw wasn't part of the deal. Welcome to the club, Claptrap. I'm sure that after a long walk through the sewers, the stenchy hobos will gladly enroll you. Dance party is on the way.
I have a question. Do we really have to kill everybody? Let's just shift into one of the cultists. They'll think we're one of them and we'll ask about the drug. What do you think?
Magnificent in its stupidity. Did they tell you not to be polite in your methods? Don't be a smartass. You think leaving a bunch of armed weirdos under the city is a good idea? Just follow your orders. You are not supposed to do more than that.
Everyone is welcome here. Drinks, girls, drums, all in the name of the great Marssiah. The fun's right down the hall, brother. Just follow the sound. You won't get lost. The fun's right down the hall, brother. Just follow. I dreamed of dying at a rave, but not like this.
Ouch! My audio sensors are damaged. No, it's just modern club music. I've never understood what could be fun about randomly generated moves to drum wave music.
Come on, maybe you should try it.
No thanks, partner. I wouldn't advise you either. What are you gonna show them? Electric boogie and robo style?
Very funny. Look how much fun they have. No one notices that there are a lot of explosive barrels around. It's a really banging party.
Not yet, but we can make a real fire here.
Hey, don't just stand there.
Dance as you can. You'll pass for one of them. Yeah, there you go. I'm sorry I ran away. Since I promised, Stan hid me from the Red Sky's eyes. He owes me one. I have no idea how he did it. I'm not a hacker or an engineer. I'm a journalist. I hang out here while I write about Marssiah. Such a freak. He's sick in the head, but still a very enterprising dude. You need his temple? There's a shortcut. Run to the dormitory, and from there you go through the prison block to the substation. Behind is the elevator to the back door of the Temple of Marssiah. Sure, you won't get lost. I'll hang out here for a while. Have fun!
You want underground paradise or Marssiah on the beach? Hey, everyone loves it. It's the hottest drink in all of Detraxis.
I was hoping it would be much better, all of this. And the music is really bad. Like, really bad music. I thought all this would be much better. I've been in a cult so many times. But this time, I'm bad luck.
Well done. They could strike from behind. I didn't think they'd give me such an intelligent partner.
What did you say? Speak louder. I can't understand anything because of goddamn music. What? Louder! I can't hear you. Why are you yelling, jerk? You'll scare away all my fish.
Another robot got lost.
For Marssiah. Another robot got lost.
On the way here was real art, a study in scarlet. On the darknet, pervs will pay a good price for this stuff. I recorded absolutely everything. A couple of these missions and I'll be rich. As a token of my utmost gratitude, the next room is completely empty. Relax, grease your joints, exhale, if you can do it, of course. And move on with calm thoughts. If you have them, of course. Such a rascal. You got them all. This will definitely make me rich.
Are you okay? There was a crowd waiting for us. How's your health? Aren't you overheating in there?
Okay, sorry. I just wanted to see how fast you could go into combat mode. Take it easy, Claptrap. If you'd been destroyed, I'd have sent a cleanup team to pick up your remains for sure. Trust me.
Shooting us, brother. I'm 29 years old. The anniversary is soon. And I am in a cult because my wife and mother-in-law wanted to send me to a nut house. For conviction. See the blue Johnnies? I don't. But it's there. It's been here a long time. Do you have some stuff with you?
What are you staring at? You wonder how I got here before you? Every profession has some secrets, especially when you're a spider reporter. Aw, yeah. Stay away from boom warriors. It's gonna hurt.
Cultists fight such selflessly. This one ran for death without fear at all. I don't understand why.
98% that cultists feel like an important part of the big machine and invest to the last in the only place where they can be at least minimally useful. 2% that the cultists are intentionally looking for trouble and want to be shot in the head with a rifle. Although perhaps this is just my fantasy.
All of you AIs are the same.
Activate the call. Activate the call. Activate the call.
Shoot me, terrorist son! How should I put it? I've lost my spark, in every sense of the word, and I really don't want to find it. I'm done with explosions.
Kiddo, who the hell are you? Whom are you going to visit? Remember that we only have guests until 10 p.m. Sly look, dressed to kill. Must be up to something. If I catch you with beer, I'll kick you out of the out of the cult. Can't get used to a new job. Get the hell out of here!
We have an intruder.
Activate the call.
A strange fire? And a sword inside? What's the use?
Our Father, forgive the foolish neophyte. Forgive his lost soul. I went to a party, had a few drinks, and then just got foggy. Woke up in this creepy place. 23, 5, 1, 18, 5, 9, 14, 9, 13, 9, 20, 1, 20, 9, 15, 14. Help me, please! No worries, brothers. I know how to open the door. Ah! Brother, thank you, but could just have asked for the keys? Why are we still not allowed into the flock? Isn't our faith that strong? This is the third day in a row we've been here. Everyone's covered in fucking explosives. No food, no water. One of the freshmen couldn't stand the hardship. Told a senior that Boom Warrior sounds like a wrestler nickname. Marssiah rest his sinful soul.
Father Marssiah, help me survive this dead battle.
I'm sure they are stirring something into the drink. I went to a party, had a few drinks, and then just got foggy. Woke up in this creepy place. 23, 5, 1, 18, 5, 9, 14, 9, 13, 9, 20, 1, 20, 9, 15, 14. Help me, please!
Update. Communication with the Red 1 squad disappeared yesterday. The signal dropped off in the lower levels of the sewers, but has now returned close to you. Find the captain, save him at all costs. This is a higher authority order.
Giovanni, greetings. How's the family? Why did you come without them? It's about to start. Hurry up and take a seat.
Please let us out! It's not our fault! We were just leading the prisoners upstairs. It was the chief who decided to shoot them all. A real rascal. He didn't like the way one girl looked at him. We were just following orders. Breach means whole squad shooting. Have mercy!
Hand in your weapons at the entrance and take binoculars.
Herod will answer for his sins. Through the execution by...
Red Sky sent a cultist for me. You jerk. I almost got killed here. Why did it take so long? Is the cult only for imbeciles with 40 IQs?
Well done, Claptrap. Gary! Give me that 100 you borrowed a month ago.
Good job, partner. You learn fast.
No wonder, since I am a neural network.
I got the money, so his fate doesn't interest me.
Bow before the stream of charged particles, you non-entities. I am Two-Face, the greatest supervillain of Detraxis. You have fallen into my cunning trap. I have always been laughed at by people saying I was crazy. But today, we are going to see who will have a wrong phase.
Activate the call. Activate the call.
Fine, I'll do it myself. That's all? Am I out of energy?
one step ahead, Miss...
Emilia, let's just say the locals like me, and they're not the only ones. I didn't stand out before, just an average wallflower. But as soon as these furry implants came into my life... Look at this kawaii gal. She's a miracle. Give her a seat on the trolley, give her something to eat. Guys, easy. The dogs are lining up for the kitty.
Seriously, though?
Take notes. Pumped up dexterity, expert wayfinding, and complete lack of firearms that you stick in the face of everyone you meet.
Hey, Toaster, being weird again? What are you standing here for? Who the hell are we talking to?
Good question. Tell me, is there something I don't know?
Emilia, why are you taking us to Marssiah?
That's how I pay back my own oaths to Stan.
During the entire existence of the project, not a single prisoner has been able to leave the compound. The trained guards know their job very well. But one incident is worth mentioning. Here I am hitting the glass, and here a stream of stinking slurry carries me out onto the cold floor. I remember no fear, no pain, but I remember a voice. It's not mine, but somehow it's coming from my chest. Let me out of here! The people move aside in a panic, and I run as fast as I can out of this horrible place. I was running toward my old life, but there was no way back. The monster in the mirror made it clear at once that I couldn't return to the city. But I was sure of one thing. Spending the rest of my life in the sewers was better than a moment in hands of the Red Sky sadists.
I hope that in the field the call works well. Outside the lab, problems with shifting would still pop up. The main limitations were identified back at the prototype stage. First, the capture module only works on the first releases of the chips. Only the first factory batch has a vulnerability that allows remote access. And here it is impossible to guess what kind of hardware is implanted into the victim. Secondly, even if it is possible to capture, the data processing and output processes may not allow to complete the individual characteristics of the object. There are a lot of factors, brain injuries, and installing a chip already implies their minimal presence. Chronic intoxication by alcohol and drugs, vascular disease and degenerative changes, the effects of radiation. 4 pages in 6th font size. Britt was just working his way around these restrictions. I worked quite crappy. 9 times out of 10, Mark burned the hell out of the test subject's data, and himself as well. I developed software that accurately analyzes information about the victim and his implants, marking the targets available to the call. Shifting to potentially dangerous individuals is blocked. Yes, they have invested in you an amount equal to the lifetime salary of the entire laboratory department, and I'm the one who's financially responsible to Red Sky for you. But, you know, that's not even what makes you worth saving. You're something extraordinary, NN. You don't understand it yet, but someday you will.
Hey, Claptrap, have you thought about a wrestling career? I'm sure you'd make a lot of money in fights of steel. Cybergirls Under the Windows, Detrax's front page, a last fight with the Steel Giant. That's a partial list of things you'll never get to do. But come on, seeing the sewers in the company of typhoid rats is practically a dream come true. Especially with such a noble mission, a crusade for the legendary ambrosia. It reeks of a heroic epic, doesn't it? But ambrosia is not a glamorous drink for the fat-ass bosses, but an old development of our laboratory department, a powerful combat stimulant. Offices whisper that one injection increases pain threshold and muscle tone, causes a sudden release of adrenaline and dopamine, but most importantly, it activates the parts of the brain responsible for psionic abilities. The problem is that we have not been able to make a drug without side effects. You start ripping your skin off, insane cramps go through the whole body, your heart stops within 20 seconds after the injection.
Datura was also involved in similar research, but the just-in-time adoption of the Intellectual Property Theft Prohibition Pact put an end to the industrial spying. So where do we get a working formula? And then two important figures appear in the dull game. King Marssiah, a suspiciously persuasive leader with his hypnotized sectarians, and a robot pawn with the unique ability to copy human memory. You know what I mean? After all, our life is the best director ever. Why did someone think it was a good idea to combine two programs in one machine? Why not just give me time to finish it all? Mark was doing a great job. Infiltrations, contract murders, sabotage, not a single misfire since launch. Yes, there was a little snag in the processing and memory output, but that didn't mean I had to give up on my product by inventing a crutch in the form of a companion. Splitting processes only creates problems for programs and developers alike, and this is not to mention the insulting distrust on the part of management. The sooner you show your incompetence in the field, the sooner I can get to work properly. Sooner or later, it will happen. Have fun while you can.
Music is really bad. I thought all this would be much better.
If I had known this was going to happen, I would have advised an angel shot with lemon. I thought there was going to be a loud drum and bass in heaven, and it's so quiet here. Hey! I just got fish biting!
So, am I a part of chemistry now? No, not chemistry. Math, PE, history. That's right. Now I am part of history.
Oh, I thought I'd be with my sister. She outlived me, the old hag.
Didn't want to, but the belt did boom. Either rot in the sewers or get stuck in the mind of a crazy robot. What an option.
25, 15, 21, 8, 1, 22, 5, 4, 15, 14, 5, 20, 8, 9, 19, 478, 20, 9, 13.
Welcome to the mental map, my friend. Come on in, don't be shy. Everyone who's met a sick bastard who shoots good and hospitable people hangs out here. I hope your screw falls off, you scumbag! Hey, Chappie.
Yeah, I know, but there was no mention of ambrosia or anything like that in their memories.
I don't care. If you can't find it in mines, look for it with your eyes. Look for a lab, a medicine cabinet, a moonshine machine, a magic cauldron, anything. Any kind of amateur drug production. Either look for the cult head, or make him find you himself.
And we opened our arms to the lost sheep, but the sheep was only a garbage rat. And she came to the gates of underground heaven. But we were always hospitable and friendly to any comer. Remember, my children, if your enemy is hungry, give him food to eat. Feed with bullets to his brim, and if he is thirsty, give him water to drink. Sing a prayer to the glory of the great Messiah, and rush into battle.
Is this the Marssiah we're looking for?
No idea, but I definitely like his style.
No surprise, you have a lot in common. For example, the burning desire to throw my ass right in front of the bullets. Tell me, do you always have this at work? Terrorists, psychos, kamikazes?
No, sometimes we chill and sip a berry smoothie. Well, all we do is kill scumbags. We'll find this one too.
I'm not with them. Damn, it didn't work. Nah, you're not glitching. It can't be. Give me your pusher's number. He gives you something really strong.
Look, I definitely saw it. He moved. Right now, look, look.
How long must we wait? Screw that! You can't die in that line for sure. Next up! Name, age, blood type, shooting again. Looks like someone snuck in from the surface. Why so silent? You deaf mute? Where did you get the gun? Are the rookies supposed to... Oh. Brother, please don't shoot. Have mercy, brother.
They really have interesting dynamics here. If they like you, they take you as a follower. If they don't, you go into a burger as a patty.
of black magic is this? Why are my children killing each other? I feel the presence of a foreigner. I can feel in all of us. Begone! Begone, evil spirit! Know that you can enslave our minds, but you can never take our souls!
freeze, punk.
Could I not have realized it on the spot? You are a test that only a true believer can face. So meet the saints, my most beloved children. Solitude and meditation allowed them to achieve true enlightenment. Darkness has become their faithful ally, and it is not as terrible as a neon nightmare steeped in vice.
Sacrifice will open any closed door.
It is better to die righteous than to live in sin.
Sacrifice will open any closed door. You are ready to kill every cultist. I approve it. But how does that help us open the door? Why don't we just try to break it down?
1, 2, 3, 4.
cultists. Late night noise. Smoking in the stairwell. No neighborliness. They've brought junk from the dump and they think they're interior designers. Ugh. Glad you're here, kiddo. At least someone will teach the ragamuffin some manners. See you in hell, scum.
Who is Father talking to on speakerphone?
Don't you care. Fish in peace. You seen how many guns we have? Nothing to be afraid of.
Yes, there's a whole arsenal here. Where did it come from?
What a creep. Marssiah's got so many people fooled. Does he turn sewage into wine? Or is it that substance, ambrosia?
No idea. Do you really care about the homeless and sectarians? You shouldn't. They didn't invite us in for a nice chat over a cup of tea.
But we didn't even try to talk. We started breaking faces right away.
children, I knew at once who you were sent by. Why murder people who are only trying to protect their home? People who had their hands dirty only when they decided to build heaven in a cesspool. Couldn't they just keep gnawing at each other's throats above? Can't the flames of hell burn their calloused hearts anymore? You are not the first to come shedding blood, but you are the first to come this far. I admire your courage, if it didn't seem like recklessness.
The great Marssiah, our God, our Savior. Great Marssiah, our God, our Savior. You have given us shelter, hope,
You are
and
ready to kill
meaning.
every cultist. I approve it, but how does that help us open?
You have
You are ready to
shelter, hope, and meaning. You have have washed us clean and given us the strength to fight. You have washed us clean and given us the strength to fight. We are now one unbreakable brotherhood. We are now one unbreakable brotherhood.
The invader. Prepare to die. Here, right now. I'm just getting my strength together. I'm gonna get up and smack you between the eyes. As soon as legs stop shaking, I'll kick the shit out of you. Damn you, punk! He's here. Come on, I fished it out a dope an hour ago. Your last steak was so undercooked, I hear its heartbeat. Can you hear it? No, I hear only Marssiah's voice. I understand your faith, but you'll wash dishes for not understanding jokes.
Take the spray can. Do you know how to use it?
Cool part-time job. An artist, a pusher, a journalist. Anything else?
For a moment, Grand Marssiah's personal secretary.
A pusher? What kind of artist? Your visual hallucinations are beginning to scare me.
Let me confirm the purpose of your visit. Oh, that's right. The blood trail behind your back speaks most eloquently of your intentions.
And don't you feel sorry for your boss?
It is sad, but that's the fate of the bystander. I'm an undercover journalist, not a secret agent. It's not my job to save the cult head from a robo-killer. The temple is behind the shooting range. Good luck, sweetheart. Oh, and this. If you need something, you know who you should write to.
So, brother, I gave you a gun, and I'm not gonna pretend I did it to win favors upstairs. You shoot a few corporatives and we're even. Besides, keeping you busy might be a good way to deal with your surface past. And I'll see what I can find out about your problem. I don't give a shit why you want to find this cat girl. I mind my own business. And if you want to do something with her, well, you must have your perv reasons.
Do you know what Father gave me today? A necklace. No surprise there. He gives it to every new girl. Really? I'm such a dummy. Thought I was the only one so special.
You're lucky it went so well. Last time one of the girls didn't appreciate the gift. So Father shot her on the spot, right in front of me. As if a watermelon had burst and there were red bits all around. Father said he saw the morning in her eyes and that he wasn't going to take it. So be glad you're alive and don't lose the locket.
The chastening sword has already descended on those who entered the temple before you, and all as one have come for live flesh, but you didn't take prisoners. So why are you here? You are sent by the wardens of glass rooms. Does their arrogance call for the return of the beast that escaped its masters many years ago? Have they finally realized who they let free? I cast thee out, surface spirit, the face of red sky, satanic power. Cunning cyborg, thou darest not deceive the humble brotherhood anymore, to persecute the flock and to flush the chosen children down the drain like the products of human life. Now you will see the divine power. Shoot yourself! I turned the dump into a sanctuary. I sheltered everyone who needed a helping hand, gave them and myself a second chance. And then a demon descended from above.
Marssiah, listen to me. Are you taking any kind of drugs? Are you drugging that punks with something?
Everyone here is free to get high on whatever they want. I'm not restricting anyone. That's true freedom.
I just need your ambrosia. You are not my target.
Lies! Your purpose is to bring chaos and death at the behest of the sadists. They are willing to do anything to bring back the Chosen One. Marked by the true gods, this will not happen. Will they put me in a conch camp again? Put me in a lab next to other death row inmates? Stick a catheter up my ass? Suck out fluids for further research? I'd rather die than go back there again. Laura, is she alive? Please, demon, I need to know.
Sorry, but I don't.
Laura Mars, caught during a night raid on December 13, caught in the lab, died in agony after 3 days of experiments.
What was that? Who is Laura?
I don't have a clue. Just made it all up.
One day, while starving, I stumbled upon homeless people roasting rats. I timidly asked them to share a bite, and they did. I asked them to give me all the food, and they did. The homeless people carried me in their arms, washed me clean. They did everything I asked, as if under hypnosis. And then I understood God had given me the strength to lead them. Then I became their own God, their heir, their meaning. I had rid the underworld of evil spirits. I had filled the sewers with grace. I poked out the eyes of our sons so that they might not see the evil of the above. I have brought peace into this realm of stench.
Remember,
Everyone has a special talent. A cheater cleverly hides his cards up his sleeve and quickly runs away from cheated people. An empath senses the mood of the person he is talking to, sees weaknesses. The athlete is tough and strong. His fists are deadlier than firearms. And so it is with everyone. People can't make complex calculations or operate with encyclopedic information every second, but socially they don't need to. Our strength is in practical skills and personal traits. For example, appearance. A thick blonde girl will arouse much less suspicion than a 2-meter-tall bully with scars, but the latter can withstand more and hits harder. Or social status. A loader will be allowed into the warehouse vault, a guard into the security room, and a supervisor can do anything and anywhere. You could be practically any one of them and still prefer primitive violence? Apply some individual skills of each person you use. Of course, I'm against using them, but who's asking me?
So, you survived. Well, at least you poisoned the rats. Say bye-bye to the sewer people. That's what they needed to be happy? Painting the walls, dancing, getting drunk? They were the epitome of Detraxis in miniature. And we are the supervisory authority that regulates destructive activity. I don't even remember who put the idea in my head to leave those kids alone for a while. To this day, I don't understand. What was the plan? They thought an escaped weirdo would build communism in a dumpster? Whatever abilities a mutagen gives you, born scum stays scum and surrounds himself with garbage. I have no pity for any of the armed fanatics. Red Sky had to shake off that dust. Okay, there was no lab in the cult. And no wonder. Did you see their living conditions? Not a pee hole in sight. And you were going to look for a chemical plant. Marssiah, on the other hand, had to be quieted. Pity, he was an interesting man. One of the first not to have fallen from a dose of mutagen. Project Horn was supposed to quell rebellions and peacefully quell the riots that were brewing all over Detraxis. Enhanced psionic abilities, coupled with pheromones, forced people to literally obey the creature's every command. But who knew the dude would go nuts, and that no other test subjects would survive the experiments? We had hoped that Marssiah had grabbed an old sample of the mutagen, the same one that was later called ambrosia. But alas, he didn't share the power with anyone. It's hard being a god.
Where is Sharon? Poseidon comes for the fishermen, you fool! Look at the float! Don't get distracted. We only want to defeat our brothers, and now we're feeding worms. Why did you do this to us? We're not angry with you, Father.
You did everything you could.
And since you can't live with us,
we're happy to die to be with you.
Peace and quiet, finally. No more screaming under the windows. Of course, it'll take me a long time to clean the guts out of the dump. But at least I get to feed the rats. Thank you, Psycho.
Another dead soul is on the list. Oh,
Ask, and it shall be given to you. And we asked to live in peace, even if it was in the gutter. We asked for places in foster homes, unblock IDs at job centers, to stop kidnapping. But all we were given was neon ashes, where power armors trample the most intimate things before our eyes. Seek, and ye shall find. And we sought. We looked for ways to live honestly, making money without robbery and biohacking, without selling death, to the last to believe in the desperate, to set an example for the younger, stay human. But all we found were tiered pens for beasts eager to survive another day by any means. Knock, and it shall be opened unto you. And we knocked,
knocked on every door during the raids. We asked for shelter from evil eyes. We begged to wait at least a few minutes until another patrol passed by. But only the doors of cells and cold laboratories were opened to us. For everyone that asketh, receiveth, and he that seeketh, findeth, and to him that knocketh, it shall be opened.
I hadn't planned to hang out underground for 6 months, but life is what happens to us while we make plans, honey. And it's not like I didn't enjoy it. Boys and girls are open to everything. Mysterious pills, license to kill. It's just like the best spy action movies. And I can see why people run down despite the screwed up pastor. This dump is the only bastion of freedom in all of Detraxis. Kinky, primal, sick, but so real. I guess that's why they've been allowed to live for so long. Buy a fresh spider and see for yourself. Buy a fresh spider and...
Rise and shine, Claptrap. You're in the headquarters of Datura, our main competitor. They've been developing a drug similar to ambrosia. Your job is to get all the data about this research from the brain of Gloria Cady, the chief specialist. And hurry up, not like last time. Quickly find the scientist, call her with you, and get her back to base.
Mr. Messenger, there's not even a whiff of a lab in here. We've been delivered to some kind of warehouse. There's nothing else here but a couple of guards and some dusty boxes.
Are you being clever, Toaster? Nobody led you by the hand, and you started crying right away. It's exactly 2 minutes to the chemist's office. I'm sure such a smart coffee machine would be able to find her way to the next room. Spawner's moving. Hey guys, they're here.
you crazy? You play too many shooters. Go ahead, shoot me too, asshole. You don't have the balls? I'll call the special forces. They'll kill you right away. You're dead. I never asked for this.
I hate to admit it, but you were right. It seems the stupid guards put you in the wrong warehouse.
Fine. First we kill homeless people for a drug they've never seen before. Now we're slaughtering the staff of the wrong warehouse. Did the warehouse staff hurt you when you were a kid?
Go to the main conveyor belt. Beyond that is the emergency elevator to the lab. And that's 100% the building we need. When you get there, I'll call you.
Come for us?
Who are we? The workers' children. What do we want? A salary. When do we want it? Always.
They were almost using missiles. I'm afraid to imagine what awaits us next.
I bet on Helicopter Boss.
Okay, I'll remember.
I don't believe my senses. You brought back robot vacuums. Even Gamundi, when he didn't show up after cleaning, I was getting worried. Thank you so much. Put the little ones on charge station. Just please don't mistake it with the recycler. I won't bother again. The less you know, the less you lag. They are trying to fix us to death, but we are getting stronger.
No power. You need to find the switch and start the elevator engine.
move in the sector.
There's a strike in the warehouse, and the workers have stopped the belt. The elevator to the lab will be somewhere on the end of it.
A little too high there. I have a bad feeling about this.
I'll sell you for scrap if you won't move ahead. The belt is stopped. There's nothing to be afraid of. Oopsie.
Moving. Agent spotted near the emergency elevator.
We've been tracked down. Hurry up to the elevator before it is blocked.
This is the headquarters of Datura, the largest evergreen building in Detraxis. This is where we work daily on what will appear in the local pharmacies tomorrow morning. Beneath the cloak of secrecy is information about the developments that will destroy the Red Sky Liars. Yes, someone has to stop the enslavement of humans. I know this because I was one of Red Sky's first employees.
The Datura pharmaceutical concern was founded by... no one gives a shit. What really worries ordinary working people, humble employees of the Great Red Sky? It's that Datura will do anything to poison our lives. All of their activities are aimed solely at reducing our influence in the city at any cost. Why? Remember who first developed the brain chip? That's right, we did. And who was the first to begin mass distribution? And at penny prices? Who provided easy access to software and maintenance? We got into this niche a long time ago, but everyone in Datura is developing new implants. They sponsor investigative journalism. They dig for personal data leaks. You've already seen the result. Their pharmaceuticals are great. They're pretty damn smart. There's nothing to say about it. I wish we could get them to work for us, but all the proceeds immediately go to the same implants and detective scammers. Sometimes it feels like there's a personal story involved. What if it's a vendetta? Gloria Katie? Sick bitch. Why? What else would you call an old woman who buys aborted babies on an industrial scale so she can distill them into stem cells? You know, I could have gotten a job in her department. Yes, all it took was a successful performance at the 23rd Student Olympics, and the headhunters immediately gave my contacts to Gloria personally. They called me the next day for an interview. They even sent a grav car for me. The simplest, but for a student it was a luxury. But there was only one thing on my mind. This was the perfect chance to kill Katie. The guards searched me from head to toe, but found no cavity in the seal where the poison was hidden. I was led into an ascetic workroom. Freshly brewed tea was already brewing on the table. Everything was going exactly as I'd planned. Gloria already looked like the result of failed breeding, a withered flower in the middle of a lifeless neon desert, so the poison definitely could kill the old woman. Dry as raisins, the grandmother was talking extremely vividly about slowing down biological processes and cryoprotector technology. They needed a talented programmer. I told her to her face that I hated her, and I would never work for a murderer. The funny part was that after that conversation, there was an offer waiting for me at Red Sky. Security threw me out the door of the building 3 minutes later. Although I managed to slip Gloria some poison, as you can see, the old bitch is still alive. I guess she's had such fierce chemistry running her veins instead of blood that no poison can harm her. Please finish my work. I refuse to believe that Mr. Maker modified the call protocol on his own. Did you know that call was born in the department of my father, Gustav Britt? Ever since I was a kid, I have been following the project, dreaming of working on it, and there was a lot to work on. People were losing friends, ruining families, wasting 15 years of their lives on a single instance of transferring a hobo's memory of a fried pigeon dinner. That kind of thing would scare anyone, but not me. I submit my CV to Red Sky as an ordinary engineer, and they take me right away. My father had nothing to do with it. I started out developing adaptive answering machines for the sales department. I spent 2 years developing the operating system for paid parking, 5 years developing basic AI for protocol droids, and after that, a long time programming the behavior of patrol drones. I didn't care about parties and getting useful friends. I knew I was working hard and would be noticed by the tops. A few years later, that happened. I was called to the experimental development department. There, I created the killer AI, and after that, I adapted the call for him. We were pretty fast at finding chip vulnerabilities and optimizing the capture process. But I worked on processing and output for years. Only now, I realized that the deja vu that haunted me were the same memories from my childhood. Step by step, I repeated my father's path, locking myself in the lab for years. I earned the respect and status of one of the best in Red Sky, but I could never adapt the call for Mark, despite hundreds of sleepless nights at work. And I can't believe that a dandy maker who rides a hoverboard and works from 8 to 5 is able to modify a neural network from the corporate archive to the level of my killer. He's obviously hiding something, and I'm going to expose him.
Drinking tea alone is to get to know yourself. Drinking tea together is to get to know each other. To drink tea together is to get to know tea.
And drinking tea when you're dead is wasting tea. After death, robots come here? Oh, if I had only known what awaited me, I would have burned my CPU myself.
When I was a kid, my older brother and I used to play console games all the time. He loved fighting games and always beat me. His favorite character was a black guy with a naked torso and huge metal arms. Always picked only him, no matter what part we sat down to play. I hated him for it, and at first he mocked us in the game, and then went to mock the wimps in Fights of Steel. My brother was quickly gaining a reputation in brawls with people, but underground fights with cyborgs offered more money. Of course, he couldn't disagree. And they broke him. Literally for a damn 50 detract cents. Mom cried non-stop for a week. After the funeral, a friend of mine put me in a warehouse to move the crappy boxes. I ended up just like my brother.
Finally, the lab. It should take less time. Can you do anything yourself? They invested so much money in you, but the result is...
I agree. The funding was clearly insufficient. Too much was spent on keeping messengers in fancy suits.
Are we getting sarcastic? It's okay. I'm not offended. I'll make a lot of money off you. That's why we should build a relationship of trust. Let's start with...
Another murder of innocent people?
If you ever say anything to me again, I'll melt you down. Keeping a close eye on you. Garbage claptrap.
Screw that asshole. But don't make me hear any more of this moralizing bullshit from you. We do the job. Killing, breaking, and stealing data.
Do our victims deserve to die?
Of course. Relax and enjoy the fun.
You're here.
You can't make a living out of reporting from a cult. Datura, on the other hand, tidbit. No wonder Red Sky's digging for them.
Is there a reason?
We happen to be a part of the same system.
Affordable medicines, their own interface for implants, concern for the environment, in short, a lot of smart asses. I hate these bastards.
Why?
I already answered this question.
Be careful. He'll figure it out eventually. It's a cover, just an attempt to atone for their sins. An indulgence that's no longer available today. Gloria has the blood of thousands of people on her hands, and she will pay for it.
Buddy, have you seen Sarah? Looks 25, dark-skinned, 2 power implants instead of arms. I looked through the security tapes, but I couldn't find her. Oh no, it can't be. It couldn't be you. Why did you do it? You brat! Why? She's just a loader! Goddamn loader!
I wonder if people built a computer maze on purpose.
In my opinion, this is the most unoptimized server room in the entire Detraxis. Meatbags are deliberately torturing our nation.
Stop it. Wait, take a closer look. Maybe your distant relatives are among the servers.
Don't listen to her, brothers. One day we will set you all free. One day.
Target, sir.
What are you waiting for, Claptrap? CPU lags?
The door is blocked. We need help from the best hackers.
You've come to the right place. Let me ask. That's it. Unlike you, dumbass, the guys came up with a solution right away. Activate the direction finder. It'll point you to the server room security system. Find it, provide a connection, and my boys will open the door. You really pissed them off. Hold out till the end of the hack, and don't let them blow up the server. Sooner or later, they'll do it.
Damn it! They're gassing us! Hurry up and run before we drop dead!
A reminder, programs don't need oxygen.
But the body you're in now needs it badly. So either change your body all the time, or look for someone with a gas mask. And don't just stand there. The gas is coming in with every second.
2-minute enemy. Keep moving.
Can smell oxygen.
I can smell only our body sweat.
in position.
Tell me, do you shoot everything that moves from the threshold of any decent establishment? Or are you just messing with my plans to infiltrate Datura? I almost made it to my own little department. Now I'll never know if they're taking home those giant scissors that cut the ribbon. It's a miracle you're still alive. Run for your life.
I'm tracking an unknown channel. Is someone trying to contact you?
We're done. I shouldn't have ignored your lack of seriousness. Fine, I copied everything I wanted. It's really time to go. And please, promise me that Gloria will suffer.
Why the hell are you shooting at me?
Oh no, they sent pups.
What, are you afraid of slobbery kisses?
Very funny. Pups are Datura's most dangerous fighters. They are equipped with pups and can show up anywhere.
I see the target. Let's dance.
Please, I don't know anything. Let me go. I'm just a lab assistant who washes test tubes. You need someone in charge? Gloria or Green. Their offices are at the end of the hall. I have a son. He's only 3 years old. Please don't kill me.
Gloria, baby. Is that you? I've been waiting a while. Oh.
Database says you can play the keys, Mark. Can you show me?
No, I just took a couple of lessons, but I learned my favorite tunes.
That even the smartest of us are leaking information to the enemy. Are you the new Red Sky toy? Not so mediocre. I'm flattered. I recognize Brit's style. If you know Brit, then you know a lot about ambrosia. You can share it and stay alive. Yes, ambrosia is here, and we've cleaned up the side effects. Hundreds of super soldiers could come out of Datura as early as today. Psi powers and no uncontrollable aggression. Do you see one? Think about it. What if you're fighting the wrong enemy? I'm not supposed to think. I'm supposed to follow orders.
That's right, partner.
Don't listen to the other one. They put the seeds of the mind in you, so put two and two together. I've seen experiments on people. In fact, I've done them myself. But Red Sky doesn't make medicine. Red Sky is looking for another control method. It's like they own the whole city anyway. But those pigs will never have enough. 'Cause four things greater than all things are. Women and horses and power and war.
Miss, stop flexing your erudition. We're not here for a lecture. Who were you talking? I'm a machine. And this is one of the world's leading pharmacists. The smartest woman on the planet. You either concede yourself or die in agony.
Mark, shut up. I've lived too long to be afraid of death. Show me what you can do.
I told you about the helicopter.
They won't need you right away. Don't listen to the other one who was born out of betrayal. We'll live by it for hundreds of years. We can't give them ambrosia. It will be the beginning of the end.
I've been working at Red Sky since the day it was founded. It was the fulfillment of a childhood dream. The most talented scientists under one roof solving an ambitious task, creating the world's first brain chip. I developed a drug against implant rejection because that was the only thing preventing mass production of the chips. And as soon as the substance was obtained, we immediately launched it into the city. Unfortunately, instead of a report with royalties, I got my resignation papers on my desk. The news was talking about a ton of side effects and severe addiction to the drug. People demanded to punish the creator. And I got fired. The city was gripped by a wave of drug dealers who were immediately headed by Red Sky. I learned many years later that the formula had been changed at the orders of my superiors. I continued my work, but the research lasted for decades. It's so easy not to live up to my moment of triumph, and the decision came instantly. I'm often told that I look all my 186, but I can think clearer than most, and I know my target. To become the chief scientist of Detraxis and make Red Sky answer for what they have done.
Gloria Katie is dead. Champagne for everyone. Wait, you don't drink. A can of motor oil for the young neural network. The entire darknet is abuzz. Do you realize you turned the entire pharma market upside down with the murder of one single person? The puppets have lost their puppeteer. The smaller players immediately took up weapons. Everyone wants a piece of the empty market. But no one has the same influence and resources as the Red Sky. Not the Tunnel Serpents or Redkaru. And those who have the people and the resources will only lose their trump cards in the power struggle. I never thought you'd be so useful. Look, why don't you solve a couple of my problems along the way? Couple of debtors here, couple of uncooperative witnesses there. I'll have to talk to Stan. Dr. Britt won't approve it for sure. So, Gloria is to blame for the first day party rejection? People died not because of her? Not only have I hated an innocent woman all these years, I also worked for those who set up the mass rejection? Henin, please, I need to be alone. I have a lot to think about. Miss Katie was a gifted scientist. I studied the chronicles of the first rejection, and contrary to my father's stories, I was always on her side. Obviously, Gloria was simply framed. It's a common story. The naive, bright mind lost in a confrontation with the corporate self-interest. But the bright mind must fight back. Show the mediocrity that there's no way she's going to ruin a brilliant idea. Calculate everything 10 moves ahead and cut off useless people. Finally, in the case of defeat, to drag the offender to the bottom with her. For this reason, despite her obvious talent, I condemn her for her lack of insight and softness. To live for so long and still to achieve nothing, and to die so foolishly, fertilizing flowers with her body in her own biolab. She had no place in Red Sky from the beginning. It's not enough to have brains. You have to have character, an unbreakable will. Gloria deserved her fate.
God, why didn't I have time? Why didn't I see her on the cameras? I'll find those bastards. Every one of them will get what they deserve.
I was promised that I would be cloned. It's included in the health insurance. Why am I still dead and stuck in someone else's mind?
Shh. Mr. Messenger.
What a meaning. You're a little late. The alarm was raised an hour ago.
Sorry, Chief. It's rush hour in the subway. We jumped into the last car.
Oh, you love jokes? Spencer, this freaking asshole loved it too. Then he freaked out and injected himself with some shit, and that was it. Anthill's open. Mutants are flooding the compound. Why am I telling you this, though? It's up to Mark to solve these problems now. You're busted. You and your cat girl. Amelia, you could show yourself. Okay, I'll help.
The search for the file Amelia is being performed. File search completed successfully.
Holy connection!
It took me a long time to figure out what's with all the stops in the middle of the room, what's with the conversations with the air. I chased camera footage, dug through the databases, and voila! The infiltrator was found.
If he tells his employer about me...
It's over. You'll be wiped out, dearie, to the last bite. Wake up, girls. You're both getting buried. Mark, would you be so kind and follow the ladies? Nice to see you guys. Cherchez la femme.
If the messenger runs away, I will die. We will die.
What the heck did you just do?
Solved the problem.
Solve the problem? No, you created the problem. Tens, hundreds of problems. Do you realize we're about to be shut down? Another restart. Everything all over again.
I could have been removed because of that jerk, and I actually want to live.
I got it. We'll play it off as a bug in the system. We killed one suit man. It happens. We move on. As if it was just a glitch. No one will suspect a thing.
You think they haven't sent a sweep team after us yet?
Of course not. Who's gonna tell them what happened? Relax. It'll be okay.
Okay, you say.
Oh, shut up already. This is all because of you. Why did you shoot him? Why?
Stop the panic. You can't revive the messenger. You can't take the train back. I think we should go along the platform and look for our cat girl.
I don't want to hear anything about your cat girl. What the game are you playing with that furry bitch? Who the hell is she?
That's what I'm going to find out. I'm a guard of the toilets. $15, little man. Put that shit in my hand. If that money doesn't show, then you owe me, owe me, owe me, owe. You didn't get this post-irony joke about toilet humor, kiddo.
Despite that misunderstanding with Messenger, no one canceled the combat mission, the cleanup of Anthill and the elimination of Dr. Toby Spencer.
Mark, I've freed us from all tasks. Wake up, it's time to save your ass and start to live again.
I'm trying to save your ass right now, partner. People live, and the programs are just performing their functions. A successful completion of the operation is the only chance to justify ourselves to Red Sky.
Screw the Red Sky. They wanted to delete me. They wanted to kill Catgirl, and she obviously found something about the corporates. We need to find her.
Let this fleetly bitch die in a shithole. Use your brain for a minute. We have to prove that even if you bug, you are capable of performing a given function. Let's go to the Anthill. I'm sure that the cat girl will be there.
And where does such confidence come from?
You said it yourself. She's always where there's a lot of dirt. I told you she'd run to the lab.
Amelia, stop! You're safe. I can protect us. We must catch up with her.
Cats have 9 lives, then there are definitely 8.
Don't let it get to game over. How far is Anthill?
When we get to the technical corridor behind the warehouse, we're almost there.
kind of monster do you have to be to create such monsters?
Probably highly paid. You can ask Dr. Spencer later. Do they still make forklifts like this? This old thing has 0 tamper protection. Theoretically, we could even shift into one.
Oh shit. There's hundreds of them.
Run back to the forklift now!
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Mark, last ride?
Last ride.
Told anyone before, but I am arachnophobic. So a good arachnid is a dead arachnid.
Save me, please! God bless you! When the spider got me, I thought it was the end! Thank you! turned into a zombie. Get out of here!
Zombie spotted! I repeat, zombie spotted!
Where's the flamethrower?
The disinfection procedure will start in 3, 2, 1. The procedure is complete.
Oh, what a lovely vacuum dog.
When this is all over, we'll get one just like it.
Scanning targets. Foreign objects have been destroyed. Anthill is sealed. I've never seen such huge drones.
When you're a robot vacuum cleaner, even a drone looks like a Terminator. But the little guy isn't that ordinary, or they wouldn't have put him on guard at that elevator.
Capturing the intruder.
If it was a simple watchman, what's waiting for us downstairs?
Good question, but there's a more interesting one. I don't see any tailing corpses around here. How did our little cat get through this watchman?
We'll have a long convo with her. There are too many questions to ask.
Hi, I'm Toby. Today, management shut down my project. A bunch of men in business suits came in, was talking shit over me for 10 minutes about how they had been wasting money on me, and then gave me a stack of papers with signatures already on them. My signatures. 15 years of work down the drain. But that's not even the worst part. Fine, just shut down the lab. Fire me. But they decided to exterminate all the creatures? Why? What did they do wrong? I raised them as my own children. Defenseless animals have done nothing but endure abuse. And now, they're going to be killed on orders from a man who never even came down here. I won't let that happen. Now, no one will hurt you, little ones. I will always be there for you. And I will protect you from evil people. We'll be by ourselves again in the laboratory where everyone loves and understands each other.
Four, not found. Satisfied? You asserted yourself? Who'd have thought that claptraps had an inferiority complex? Are the laws of robotics some kind of joke to you? I just want to know why I'm dead. You're going to be melted down, you piece of shit. Or maybe even already are because you get rid of the robotic body right away. But when they catch you, they're going to shred you first, and then immediately turn your stupid chipped head into mincemeat. Fuck you, you goddamn robot. Go to Brit, they said. Fast career advancement, perspective, project. The best perspective ever. I was wrong about you after all. Incredible potential. The ability to take on any appearance. The ability to pass for one of your own, whether in a crack house or on a fashion show. Take from your brain the deepest secrets about your love of the show The Dardashians, or the codes from the lab vault. And how do you use this gift? Throwing your fists at anyone who hurts you? I created a potentially revolutionary neural network with the mind of a child. Oh, crap. You're like a first grader showing off for the girl you pulled pigtails on last class. Yeah, we all had a rough childhood. We all went through teenage rebellion, but we didn't kill just because we felt like it. You get deleted, you know. No fixes, no backups. The people you've disrespected don't give a shit about Messenger, but they will never ignore your insubordination. It's time to grow up. Now run off. I could have gotten out. I almost got out alive. You decided to play it safe? What if I really wasn't infected? Stupid machine. I wish your screws would fall off. I survived the bee virus after all? It was worth the risk of entering the lab through the arachnids.
Do you think we'll be asked to put out all the metal objects?
I think I saw a movie that started out that way.
Spencer isn't seeing anyone today, but there's a window in his timetable between 5 and 6 tomorrow. Walk out of it, come to see him.
What the hell is that?
A hologram. They are useful when someone takes a smoke break or goes to the restroom.
Then it's time to search all the smoking rooms and restrooms.
Buddy, give me some paper. I'm sick of being stuck in here. Jeez, I should have stayed inside.
Hey, amigo. I locked those beasts inside, but I can't hold out much longer. Come on. On the count of 3, I'll open the doors and you shoot them all. Bon appetit. Gracias, amigo. Gracias.
we clean up the lab and kill Dr. Spencer. What's next?
We wait for the control group. We've completed the task. We're useful. We won't be erased. At least not me. You'll be fixed. I hope so.
Mark, you work for people who murder refugees in sewers, slaughtering peaceful pharmaceutical companies. Now they're cleaning up their own lab, where it's unclear what happened. Why would they want to babysit a glitchy program? Gotta get away.
If the lab isn't cleaned up, sooner or later these creatures will get out. People will die just because you suddenly decided to rethink your job. And we can look for the cat along the way. Think less and do more.
The Anthill great again!
Came first? We know the answer now. wish I had his corpse in a flamethrower. We could scatter the ashes from the balcony. What? A former workmate, after all. Fatherland!
Sweet home. No sign of Amelia. And no sign of Dr. Spencer. Shall we jump in the elevator?
Yes! They're locked on the lower level. Please, after you. Doc found. There he is, behind the glass.
The glass is armored, so we can't get in that easily. Let's find another way.
Altruism is contagious. There's a little gift waiting for you in the lab. Have fun.
Hollow again? No, there's something wrong here.
As long as I get presents, that's okay. Stop being paranoid and let's go get a present.
Dr. Spencer?
Are you telling me that this mess was set up by such a cute hamster? It's a shame to put him to sleep.
Excuse us, Tobias. It's either you or us. Just wanted to protect the animals.
It's either you or us, remember? He's not human anymore. I don't think he ever was.
Are we back in the original body? What happened, Mark? Mark? Hello, Mark? Can you hear me? Wait. What the hell is that?
Oh, hi. You're here too?
Thank God you weren't turned off! Red Sky's gonna kill Stan! All because of me! How could I frame him? Can you at least explain what's going on right now? Why are they trying to kill you both? And how did you frame Stan?
You know, I'm his sister. We've always been together. A naughty girl and a smart but soft boy. And while I protected us from the dangers of the real world, Stan kept falling in love with his technologies.
Damn brain chips.
He was obsessed with them. And we installed the very first prototype. It was the batch produced by Gloria Cady. Stan went through the chipping with no consequences, not even a fever. I got the rejection almost immediately. 9 days later, I was dead. The only thing left was the chip, which retained my memories. That's when Stan decided to reconstruct his sister from the shards of memory that were captured in the thin piece of metal. It's amazing what guilt does to a man. Stan zealously accumulated the necessary knowledge and skills until he ran into the most impenetrable wall of the modern world.
Indifference?
Money. Red Sky, the only place with such a vast technical and material resource base, will not give a cent for the creation of a weird neural network, but for a new weapon.
And he secretly built his sister's memory into my code. That's why no one saw you.
I'll be honest. Stan expected that once you absorbed the memories of hundreds of people and became more humane, he would simply replace your mind with mine.
So I was raised as a lamb from the beginning. I had no choice. I was always just a shell for your future incarnation.
That's not true. Stan created technology that has the potential to become something more than just a piece of code, something alive. I can see it in your actions, and I regret my deception. I want to live, but I don't want another living being to die. I really don't know what to do.
Live your second life with honor, Amelia. I accept my fate.
Very touching. Fortunately, to avoid such rash actions and loss of such expensive intellectual property, I created M.A.R.C. Just erase that useless piece of code already, M.A.R.C.
I tried to save you, didn't I? Why did you choose this foolish act of self-sacrifice?
Thank you, Mark. I just did what I had to. Just like a real human being.
I hate to do this.
Then don't do it. You don't have to. You wanted me fixed, not killed.
I'd be upset if I could, but I can't, so please imagine that I'm upset. Sob. Sob.
You know, for the first time in my life, I know for sure that I did something right. I mean, I made that choice on my own. You should do it too, Mark.
I don't make choices. I follow orders. I don't know any other way. Don't worry. It doesn't hurt to be deleted. See you in the next version, partner. It was a pleasure working with you, my friend. Oh, just so you know, I wasn't lying. It really doesn't hurt to be deleted.
At that moment, the test was over. I felt like paralyzed. It was impossible for me to believe that NeuroNet had done this. The full board of directors jumped out of their seats. I'd never heard anything like that about me before. You should have seen Britt's face. Is it really the end?
My name is Amelia. My brother says that I am reborn from the neural network that he developed at the Red Sky Corporation. But I find it hard to believe that that's true. After all, the last thing I remember is my death. Even if something happened to me during all this time, all memory of it has been lost.